right, Lou. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
After everything that's been going on, we finally up live and running. Thank you for joining Will and Friends podcast day here Sunday, 7/18. You see the title, On The Verge. Milwaukee Bucks took Game 5 on the road, breaking a trend. First 4 games were decided by the home team. The Milwaukee Bucks bucked that trend. You get it, Lou? Bucked that trend. And they won Game 5 on the road. Lou, what's up, my buddy?
Well, I'll put it this way. I am flabbergasted. I didn't think, with them going back to the Valley of the Sun, I didn't think the Bucks had a chance. I mean, especially early on, down by 16, like, okay, this is going to be an easy win for the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Little did they know, I guess they got a little too cockeyed, the Suns that is, and the Bucks just found a way to beat them. I mean, they went up by 14 points in the second half. The Suns tried to make a comeback, but they got foiled in the end. And, I think it was so Sherman Kerr for that block from the Greek Freak. I mean, that was like a Havlicek moment.
You think? Wait a second. You think he was shell shocked?
I was.
By the block. You talking about what's that kid's name? DeAndre Ayton. You said he was still having problems from the Game 4 block shot.
I know. I was. Yeah, I think he was too. I mean, that was
whatever it was. They were putting the beat down on him in the first quarter. In the first couple of minutes of that ball game, but then Milwaukee got themselves together, had a large lead at one point. So they got themselves together. They did what they needed to do to make the comeback, and they did. So, hey, kudos to Milwaukee, man. Kudos to Milwaukee.
1971.
50 years, Lou.
Yep.
50 years.
I was still in diapers.
How old are you? Because I wasn't even born in 71. I was born in 72.
Did I just say that loud? Oh, sorry, folks. I was born in 1970. I may not look 51, but I am. Check my record.
Okay. Yeah, you were just a jet, a real jet. I mean, like learning how to walk jet. You were wobbling around the place. All right, Lou. So can the Bucks? Will the Bucks close out?
Well, that's a tough one. I would think now with the Bucks having the upper hand and going home, I think that they might take it. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout, like many people might be expecting, because at home, with the crowd on their side and whatnot, usually that's how it goes, and the other team can't concentrate. But I'm looking at this to be a fairly close game. I mean, the Suns are going to try to find a way to battle back. They will not make it easy for the Bucks to get that championship at home.
Oh, I without a doubt, I agree with you 100%. I actually think the Suns could win.
That's the coach.
I think they can win. I think the Suns got a real good opportunity to pull out Game 6 in Milwaukee.
That's Monty Williams.
That's what he said? Is that what Monty Williams said?
We got to do all we can to force a Game 7.
That's what they got to do. They got to do whatever they need to do to force a Game 7. All they need is Devin Booker to just make a play at the end and they win Game 5. He went too deep.
Yeah, if I want to stop Giannis on defense, that's what you got to do.
Well, they don't have any answer for Giannis. That's what that comes down to.
Is their secret weapon? Well, okay, you got to throw Middleton too.
Well, if Middleton plays the way it really what happened to them was Middleton, Giannis, and Drew Holiday all played well offensively yesterday. So that's what happened to the Suns. But if I'm the Suns, I look at it like this. Those 3 guys had to play really, really good games and in sync, but they only beat us by 4 points, even with all of that going on. So, hey.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be easy for them to get rid of them. I know that much. It's going to be a tough game for Milwaukee. Yeah, on their end. So. Yeah. What does this make Giannis Antetokounmpo a superstar in your opinion? If they get this win, that's what I wanted to ask you guys today. Will Giannis be considered a superstar if he's able to close out the game on Tuesday night? I see.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what your definition of superstar is.
A guy that could carry a team, to a title. That's what my definition of superstar is.
Well, okay. I mean, there have been rare exceptions like Jordan, who was considered a superstar after he won his first title. The Greek Freak has made a name for himself, over the past 4 or 5 years. I think it's maybe like borderline. They know who he is, but I don't know if he's reached superstar status just yet.
Really?
That's just my opinion. You don't have to take my word for it.
But he's a wait. Hold on. The man's a 2-time MVP. If he wins an NBA title, he is a superstar. And that's in my criteria. And you know I'm very judgmental and very harsh about labeling guys superstars.
No,
I don't label guys superstars that easy. You got to earn it in my opinion. But this is my thing in regards to that. Okay, so if he wins the title this year and he's a 2-time MVP, and then he'll probably more than likely win the NBA Finals MVP. So he's a superstar. That makes him a superstar because he carried a team as good as Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton are. They're not superstars. He's not paired with another superstar. He's paired with fringe all-stars. And what I mean by fringe all-stars, I'm talking about cats that they're not perennial all-stars, but they made the all-star team, but then they're very good players. Drew Holiday is probably one of the best defensive guards in the game. Chris Middleton has the mid-range game, and for some odd reason this year, Budenholzer, whatever his name is, he figured it out that, hey, put the ball in Chris Middleton's hands at the end of the game and see what happens. So those guys are not superstars. So if this cat wins, he vaults into that superstar category, in my opinion. That's why I said, for me, you got to win. That's why Charles Barkley, as great as a player he wasn't a superstar because he couldn't carry a team to a title.
No. It's hard one as a commentator and a commercial star. He's worse at that too. Ugh.
Who was that?
Barkley, with the commercials he does, and he's not really much of a big commentator.
Yeah, but see, Charles is entertainment. He knows his lane. He knows his lane. He's entertainment, and that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? And he gives very sometimes controversial opinions.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the opinions are just outrageous. Let's just call it what it is.
I remember we're half for Indianapolis. Oh boy.
Yeah, but that's a commercial. That was
I know. It's bad humor.
Yeah.
It's bad humor.
I know it's bad humor, but it do make him look silly. All right, so I was watching this game before we came on live between the United States and Canada. This is a soccer match that's going on right now. The world call it football. We call it soccer here in the United States. So I was watching this as it was going on. I'm going to be honest with everybody else watching this right now, or if you just catch a glimpse of it, this is not the best players for either one of these countries, because the best players for either one, I'm talking in regards to the game of football or the game of soccer here in the U.S., because most of those cats are over in Europe getting ready for the European football season to start. So it's kind of hard to really judge this game that you're seeing the best 11 guys for either country playing in this Gold Cup match. The Gold Cup has actually been entertaining. I don't know if you've been paying attention, Lou, but it's actually been entertaining. Absolutely. El Salvador has surprised me. I know Rendon from Seattle Sounders, for those of you that are MLS fans, I know he's in this tournament in El Salvador. It's not a bad club. Jamaica is not a bad club. Costa Rica is Costa Rica. Honduras is Honduras. They're both hard-working teams. They play very good, sound defensive football. They try to make it tough on the team and try to be opportunistic on the other end in the counterattack. So those teams are what they are. But this should be a United States and Mexico Gold Cup final, just like the Nations League final was 2 months ago, a month ago. So this should be the same thing. Yeah, it should be the exact same thing. It should be United States versus Mexico, and then they play, see who comes out on top. United States came out on top.
The thing is, though, it's running it right in the Olympics, and usually they try to avoid that. I understand why it's happening like that this year, but But
why do you think they try to avoid the Olympics? The Gold Cup's always been played in the summer, but why do you think they try to avoid the Olympics?
Not at the same time. I mean, usually it's done before the Olympics start.
Well, we're in COVID, baby. It's a different time of the year.
I know.
This is a different time. We got basketball going on, and Game 6 is on Tuesday night, and we're in the middle of July. This is usually when the NBA Summer League is going on. So COVID has messed a lot of things up.
You mean NBA Summer School?
No, NBA Summer League.
That's what you said, Summer School.
Yeah, I said Summer School.
I call it Summer School.
Okay, you can call it whatever you want. That is your choice. All right, what's wrong with your Yankees, man?
You had to go there.
Yeah, I like busting your chops. I like busting your chops about the Yankees.
It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. This is our worst. I mean, it's our worst season like the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, there's something wrong with their pitching. are hitting. Now, what saved us in 2019, because remember, in 2019, the Yankees were nothing more than a mash unit. I mean, injury after injury after injury.
Yeah, but you made it. But no, and that's in that 60 game offs. You made it. You made it. You made it remember, to the.
Yeah. Because remember, back then in 2019, we had a better minor league system that helped us where our players were injured. This year, we don't seem to have that luxury. I think that's the problem right there. When your players are hurt, you need to get good backups to replace it and maybe help stay in contention. This year, we don't seem to have it.
How about you try to buy? How about that? You try to buy a championship and you're not good enough to get a championship, even though you try to buy one.
Championship. That is such a myth.
No, you do try to buy a championship. You try to buy a championship every season.
Oh, come on.
Every year, the Yankees.
I mean, think about the Dodgers. Second biggest payroll in the league. Did they buy some championship? No.
Yeah, they bought a championship last year. They went out and acquired. They went out and acquired the really the best overall player in baseball, which I still can't figure out why the Red Sox let him go, because the Red Sox are another team that tries to buy a title. So I don't even understand why that even happened. But anyway, I'm happy that the Dodgers got him. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm a Marlins fan. But hey, I'm happy. Did you just ugh to my Marlins? That will get you canceled, dude. Okay. I will cancel you. Well, you talk about my Marlins. Although we are in last place, I know that. I understand it. Well, I wanted to show you something because this year, I'm gonna do my online. We're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do a fantasy football league. So I want you guys to know that. All right, but one of the questions I asked in the description is, what team could possibly make a surprise Super Bowl run? I don't want those teams that you see at the top of this list. I don't want the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't want you talking about none of those teams. I'm going to say in the top 10. I want you to look down there at the teams that's at the 35 or the 3,000 plus 3,000 mark. I want you to look at those teams. So, what team do you think can make a surprise Super Bowl run?
Can you enlarge that a little bit?
Let me see if I can help my buddy Lou out. Let's see what we can do for him. Can you see it now?
It's a little better. It's a little
Is that better?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, flip a coin. Okay, 3,000. All right. Well,
there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I'm not going down to Atlanta Falcons because they absolutely stink. So that's a waste of
course. Time. So you want the teams?
Chicago Bears have no shot. The Washington football team has no shot.
Minnesota
Vikings. No, they still got Kirk Cousins at quarterback. They stink.
Never mind.
No, that's just me. That's just me saying that they stink because they got Kirk Cousins at quarterback.
Well, you said Kirk Cousins, so I'm like, no way.
Okay, go.
All right. So on this list, like I said, I'm going to go out on a limb, and this is just a pure guess. I'm just going pure luck here.
Okay.
Indianapolis
at 2,500. Lay $100 down. You can win 2,500 if they win the Super Bowl.
Ooh, nice. Yep. Pure guess.
All right. I'm so biased in all of this. I put that in the description. It's going to be very obvious who I pick because I am a Miami Dolphins fan, and you see the Dolphins are laying that plus 3,000 right there. So I lay $100 down. I win 3,000. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that right there. Yeah, I'm on my Dolphins. My Miami Dolphins get to the Super Bowl and winning it all for the first time since 1973. And here's my logic in all of this. Let me explain this. Why I'm saying the Miami Dolphins will win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
The Milwaukee Bucks, although they do have a 2-time MVP on their squad, they are a surprise winner. I mean, well, let me say this. They're on the verge of winning. I mean, if they blow game 6, they deserve to lose. They got it on their home floor. They took the game. They took back home court advantage, so they should win game 6. But I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix and Devin Booker just go absolutely nuts until tonight. I wouldn't be stopped. I'm just saying, Milwaukee Bucks, first time in 50 years, they're back in the NBA Finals, and they're on the verge of winning the title. The St. Louis Blues, same thing in the NHL. I mean, your wheelhouse, Lou, with this St. Louis Blues thing. All right, so St. Louis Blues, first time in their franchise history that they won an NHL title a couple of years ago.
They did.
Okay, all right. So first time, but yeah, first time. I'm just saying since early days, and then of course, this is that time to where there's these surprising runs. Last year, who thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers honestly was going to make the Super Bowl? Besides the Tom Brady slurpers. Besides the Tom Brady slurpers, and I'm asking, and I'm saying that, are you a Tom Brady slurper?
I'm not a Brady fan at all.
So, but did you think they were going to win Super Bowl?
Yes, I did. That was the thing right there, and the Grockinator as well. So yeah, but he's gonna win a championship. I mean, I'm just surprised that you're surprised. I wasn't at all.
I wasn't surprised. I was totally shocked. The Super Bowl run. They got a lot of breaks, just like how Milwaukee's getting breaks for this particular NBA Finals run. But hey, you play with what's on the field, or you play what's on the court, or the pitch, or the diamond, or whatever. You play you play the opponent in front of you. That's all you could do. So everybody needs breaks to win a title. LeBron and the Miami Heat needed a break to win a title. To win their first title. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls had the injury situation going on. Derrick Rose was coming off an MVP season, and Chicago was a formidable opponent, but Derrick Rose got injured, so that helped. I ain't gonna say make an easy road for Miami, but Miami went up against an older Boston squad in their back-to-back, in their runs to back-to-back, and Indiana just wasn't good enough. That's just what that comes down to, point blank, period. So anyway, you need breaks. So anyway, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won. They got a break to win the Super Bowl last season, but I didn't see that coming. Seriously. And I don't think many odds makers saw that coming either. As much as you love Tom Brady, but Tom Brady was 43 years old. He's now 44. I mean, come on. Who thought a 40-something plus year old quarterback can lead the team to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, 44. Well, he says he wants to play at least one more year.
You can play till he's 50. All I care. I don't really care about Tom Brady. I'm just saying, if the Buccaneers are willing to pay him and let him play, I say he plays as long as he wants to. It's up to the franchise to make whether they're going to make a decision or not to do. You know what I'm saying?
He just wants one more, and then I'll call it quits.
He's got 7, bro.
I know.
He's greedy. He's got 7 rings.
Yeah.
So. All right, so you think Minnesota, you think Indianapolis, and I think Miami, because I'm biased. All right, so the NFL training camps are getting ready to start this week. I think we're opening up with the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers because they are going to be playing in the Hall of Fame game.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can Dallas make a Super Bowl run? And I'm only mentioning that because Dallas moves the needle, and I'm gonna put it in the description somewhere. At least just to get clicks. To be honest with you, I don't really care about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna do this strictly to mention the Dallas Cowboys to get clicks, and I'm gonna put it in the description. I care nothing about the Dallas Cowboys, but can the Dallas Cowboys make a Super Bowl run with that horrible defense they had last year?
If it's that horrible, no.
What tells you they're going to improve? Patrick, who did they draft? Patrick Surtain?
Yes. But can they be any worse?
Yeah, they can get worse. They can be last. They weren't last year.
The whole division though last year was horrible, man. Anyways, somebody's got to step up on the defense in that division this year. They can't all just suck.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the Cowboys and the Steelers will be reporting on the 21st.
Ooh, not that far away.
As they're going to be playing, as they're going to get ready to play in the Hall of Fame game.
Wednesday.
Yeah, wow. Wednesday. What about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Can Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers bounce back after the start 11-0 and then Cleveland bouncing them out of the playoffs in the wild card weekend?
I'm afraid not. I think Roethlisberger's, his injuries are catching up with them. He's not that young either as a player anymore. I think it's getting the best of him. And, they just ran out of gas at that 11-0 start. And I think Roethlisberger has seen better days. So
should Pittsburgh be ready to move on from Mike Tomlin?
Yes.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Yes.
I think it's time to get a fresh voice in there. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Bud Dupree's gone. Bud Dupree is out of there. He is not. TJ Watt is on that team. But Bud Dupree is no longer a Pittsburgh Steelers. He is now a part of the Tennessee Titans football team. What do you think about the Titans? Julio Jones, Bud Dupree. They got the big monster back there, 6'9", 300 pounds, playing running back. They got Ryan Tannehill, the reclamation project that he has been, and got a nice contract for being able to read one-on-one coverage because teams are loading up the box to stop Derrick Henry. Okay, that's my hate on Ryan Tannehill because he sucked as a Dolphins quarterback, and I just really don't like that dude as far as a football player. So leave me alone, fellowship of Christian athletes. Leave me alone.
What'd you get, the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, he looks like the Hulk back there playing running back. But anyway, but the Tennessee Titans, can they be a team that comes out of the AFC with Kansas City's revamped offensive line? You got, let's see, who else? You got the Bills. They got blowed out in the AFC Championship game. You got New England spending Bill Belichick spend money in the offseason. But can Tennessee trump all that? And with A.J. Brown and Julio Jones on the outside,
that's playing with Jones. That's been the talk of the offseason. So maybe the Titans have found something. And as long as Newton is in charge of the Patriots as quarterback, forget it.
So it was his fault last season.
Oh yeah.
How? He ain't had nobody to throw the ball to.
Yeah. I mean,
he had nobody to throw the ball to.
I mean, they thought that he was going to be the successor to Tom Brady. I've seen him play. He hasn't been that great in recent years.
I don't think they thought he was I don't think they looked at him as a successor, Lou. I think they took what they could get because it was, Bill Belichick waited. And I think he waited to see, what the deal was with Cam as far as his health status. But he had to get a quarterback in there because God knows he wasn't going with Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah. Cam was a has-been.
He's a once was. I don't like has been. He was a once was.
All right, a once was. They were making a big thing about over in New England too because they were even making a song about it too one time. They're called Cam, let the boys Cam. Okay. Strike that from the record. You know where it's going with that though, didn't you?
No.
Remember the song Slam? Oh boy.
I've heard the song, but I didn't know that was the words. I thought you just remixed the song.
I did.
Right.
Yeah, I was
saying. I know you remixed the words. I was talking about the melody and everything too. I was talking about the whole nine. That you remixed all of that.
Just a parody.
Got it. All right. So, you say I'm talking. We were talking about Tennessee. Trying to stay on task here.
Jones, yeah.
We get down to the last 7 minutes. All right. So
that's what we're looking for. So I think Tennessee's gonna make a surprising move. The Chiefs, they're going to hang in there, but I think they've lost a little bit of stuff from last year. So I think Tennessee's found their man.
And the quarterback or the running back or what man you talking about?
Yeah, the quarterback.
Ryan Tannehill is throwing against one-on-one coverage to guys that got massive catch radius. And A.J. Brown and now Julio Jones. And I forgot who the tight end was. Is it Juju? Is it
Smith?
Geno Smith?
Juju.
Okay. No, his name's not Juju. His name is Geno or something. Whatever his name is. But yeah, those guys are good. And then, like I said, teams are worried about the running game. They're not worried about Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill can't win you a Super Bowl, but he can't be the reason you lose a Super Bowl. That's my point. He's not a franchise caliber quarterback. He's getting paid good money because the quarterback position calls for you to get paid X amount of dollars. But he is not a franchise caliber saving. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Deshaun Watson.
Well,
he's not none of those guys.
Definitely. Maybe a Deshaun Watson, but not Aaron Rodgers or Mahomes. There's only
Ryan Tannehill's in the same class as Deshaun Watson. Are you serious right now?
He's not in the same class with the other two. More closer to Deshaun.
Ryan Tannehill's not even in the same city. He's not even in the same zip code. He's barely in the same country. He's nowhere near as good. He's nowhere near as good as Ryan Tannehill. I mean, as Deshaun Watson, Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill is a glorified game manager. That's what he is.
Wow.
That's all.
Okay.
No, you really think Ryan Tannehill's that good?
Let's say he's gotten better.
He's gotten better. The team around him has gotten better. That's what's gotten better. And he's throwing against one-on-one coverage. Any quarterback that's an NFL caliber starting quarterback, worth his grain of salt, can throw against one-on-one coverage. I'm sorry. That's just the way I see it.
Okay.
So here's nothing special about Ryan Tannehill. What Patrick Mahomes is doing can be taken down a peg because he's throwing to a very good number one receiver in Tyreek Hill, probably the best tight end in football, in Travis Kelce. And then you throw in Hardman and Sammy Watkins. I think Sammy Watkins left. But anyway, he was throwing to a track team. So, yes, but Mahomes is talented. Ryan Tannehill is not talented as far as an NFL quarterback. He's a game manager. Don't get me going on Ryan Tannehill. I do not like that dude. He stunk as the Miami Dolphins quarterback. And I'm still mad with the Dolphins for picking a fudging wide receiver as a quarterback. Why in the world would you do that? He had 1 year playing college football as a quarterback. All other years he was a wide receiver. And the Miami Dolphins wasted a draft pick and picked that dude to play quarterback. I'm over it now. Woosah. I'm over it. He's not our quarterback anymore. I'm over it. Just saying. I'm getting better, man. Getting better. But I do not like Ryan Tannehill at all. At all. None.
Tell me how you really feel.
I don't like Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry. Okay. He's not the guy. So I'm giving him that much credit for the Tennessee Titans doing well. See that donut? You see it? Donut. Zero. Nothing. He gets no credit from Will. And before those people that say he's a Christian come after me and all that other stuff, they're going to come at me, oh, he's a good guy. He's a family guy. I'm talking about Ryan Tannehill, the player. I'm not talking about Ryan Tannehill and all that other stuff. Everything I say about a guy is about what he does on the field and against other pros. I'm not talking about his relationship with Christianity or his whatever. He stinks as a quarterback.
Yes.
He stinks. He's the worst. He is. I'm sorry. I don't like Ryan Tannehill at all. At all.
I guess not.
None. I don't care what he did and what he's done in Tennessee. I do not like Ryan Tannehill as a quarterback. All that praise he got for coming in places, replacing Marcus Mariota, I was lost. I was like, he's throwing against one-on-one coverage. He's a freaking NFL quarterback. Any NFL quarterback worth his grain of salt can throw a ball against one-on-one coverage.
I'll send you the grain of salt.
I said worth his grain of salt.
I'll send you one.
I don't want you to send me no grain of salt.
Okay.
Just saying. All right. So we got the AFC. You like Tennessee maybe as a surprise team. I'm getting off Tennessee and getting off my soapbox. I just sat down. I stepped off the soapbox. All right. So the NFC. Will the Rams come out of the NFC? Because the NFC is wide open. They got a bunch of teams over there that's got all kind of problems. But is Matthew Stafford the difference maker over Goff to get the Rams over the top?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Like you said, it's wide open. Anybody's racing the NFC. I'm gonna go with that. That might be the key for the Rams because Goff, he's really lost it. So I think maybe you might be right on that one.
It was it Jared Goff's fault or was it the oblique injury to Aaron Donald that caused the Rams the possibility to make it to the Super Bowl?
That hurts.
Which one was more of an impact? Because Goff wasn't starting, you know that, right? No. In the playoffs, they went with another guy. Yeah. And then when Goff did get back on the field, he didn't look all that bad. So, again, my question is, was it the fact that Aaron Donald was hurt or it was just the in-up play of Jared Goff? They cost the Rams the opportunity to win to get the Super Bowl appearance.
I would think it would be Aaron Donald's injury that was more significant. The Rams not making the Super Bowl. That really did hurt him.
All right, so who is will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? That's my question. Will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go back to back?
Oh, I hope not.
No, that's my no. I get you. Hope not. I'm asking a question. Will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go back to back?
You know what? I'm gonna say no. It's awful tough to repeat in any league, especially in the NFL. So I mean, they may have a good year, but you know what? I don't really see it happening again this year.
With everybody coming back, they got everybody coming back.
Yeah.
And again, the NFC is wide open. I think they got just as good a chance to go back to back as somebody coming up and winning the NFC. I mean, man, the NFC is wide open, dude. The NFC East stinks. It's horrible. The Packers are in shambles up there. The North is garbage. Justin Fields is not leading the Chicago Bears nowhere near a Super Bowl. And we all know who's the other quarterback they brought in, Andy Dalton. Did they bring Andy Dalton in Chicago?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's not leading nobody anywhere.
Loser.
Yeah, well, he played at Cincinnati. But no, when he was at Cincinnati, and him those dudes had a little run for a little while.
Yeah,
at one time in his career. Yeah, we know Dawson's awful. But then again, that wasn't Dawson's fault that happened. That wasn't Dawson's fault that happened last season in Dallas. Dallas just had issues. Dallas had all the injuries last season, and Ezekiel Elliott is basically living off his fat check and getting bigger by the day. He's getting bigger but slower. They say he's motivated, Lou. I love all seasons of sports because everybody's optimistic. Everybody's optimistic. No, for real, everybody's optimistic because the Dallas Cowboys they lead the news cycle, no matter what it is. I don't care what other sports going on. The Stanley Cup Finals is going on. Dallas Cowboys. They're gonna talk about Dak Prescott. Dallas Cowboys. The NBA Finals is going on. We're gonna talk about Dallas. We're gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. We're gonna do all this talking about the Dallas Cowboys for a team that absolutely has stunk. They stink. The Dallas Cowboys stink. I'm not even going to go back to the 25-year thing. I'm not even going to go back all the way. The Dallas Cowboys suck. They suck.
Okay.
I'm just saying. They got a great offense. They got an owner, but they got an owner that thinks that they should outscore people.
Right.
And Ben's a Cowboys fan, and he knows they're not a very good football team. But I'm not even saying that to get under the Cowboy fans' skin. All I'm saying is we got all these other sports that's going on, right? All these other sports. And yet, every time I look around, I don't care if it's on Fix Sports, the Four Letter, I don't care what show. It's about the Dallas Cowboys. Is Dak Prescott going to come back healthy? Will the Cowboys have a potent offense? Will Dallas Cowboys defense improve under what's the guy's name? Mike Nolan? It's not Mike Nolan. This dude is the Atlanta Falcons' last coach. What was that cat's name? You know the guy.
Right.
You know the cat. Somebody help me. What was the Atlanta Falcons' last head coach? He was coaching up. He was a D coordinator up at Seattle.
Right.
Ooh, you're supposed to help me with this. Who's the cat? Anyway, that's the D coordinator. That's the D coordinator in Dallas right now. So. But what I can't figure out in regards to this football team, the Dallas Cowboys, and I get it, there are a lot of Cowboy fans. Cowboys move the needle. That's why like I said, I'm going to put them in the description that I talked about. The Cowboys just get clicks. That's it. I don't really care about the Dallas Cowboys. It's just that simple. But I'm just saying, everybody talking about the Cowboys. So, but anyway, let's say this. Will Aaron Rodgers play this season in Green Bay? We talked about it already, but they keep talking about Aaron Rodgers' feelings is hurt. I don't say it 1,000 times. I don't know why his feelings are hurt. This is the nature of professional sports, baby. When they get the opportunity to move on from you, they move on from you. They get ready for the future. They know you can't play forever. Yes, he is coming off an MVP season, but you know what? The Green Bay Packers realize, hey, it's time to be prepared for when you leave. It's the same thing they did to Brent Favre. What goes around comes around. Karma is something, boy, isn't it? Karma's something. The same way he got his job.
Yes.
Same way he got his job. Same way he gonna lose his job.
What a shame.
But he wants y'all to cry crocodile tears for him.
Who?
They didn't consult me when they were gonna draft the guy. We needed all this offense. Aaron Rodgers, go sit down somewhere. I'm sick of Aaron Rodgers. I'm sick of the Aaron Rodgers story. As a matter of fact, Lou, what NFL offseason story are you sick of hearing about? I just gave you what I'm tired of hearing. What are you sick of hearing for NFL offseason story?
Well, I think that ranks right up there. That's been the story since even before the season ended. And, it's like, shall we say, like more like a comic tragedy. I mean, nobody's really taking this serious. I think it's all just a matter of publicity. Especially if he doesn't, if he gets the job on Jeopardy, he'll have nothing to worry about. So I don't know why he's causing all this fake drama. You're loaded. You got a Super Bowl ring. What more can you ask for?
Y'all to kiss his butt.
No thanks.
The Green Bay Packers to kiss his butt. That's all that comes down to.
Sorry, I don't kiss guys' butts. Yuck.
When I was saying y'all.
Oh, you weren't going literally. You were just figuring.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I'm saying about the Green Bay Packers.
I wouldn't kiss their butts either.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just Aaron Rodgers, nothing else.
Yeah, that's the main story. I mean, there's always got to be one story every year that really just irks everybody, and of course, this I think will have the story of the off season. What in the world will Aaron Rodgers do?
What in the world will Aaron Rodgers do? I don't know, but we're getting ready to find out. NFL training camps are opening, like I said, the 21st. Cowboys, Steelers opening up their training camp, and then they're going to be getting ready to play in the NFL Hall of Fame game. Let me see the NFL Hall of Fame draft class. I know Hall of Fame class 2021. I know Charles Woodson is in there. Let's see. Who else is in there? Lynch is in there. Don Lynch. No, Don Lynch, the back end of that great Tampa Bay defense that did win the Super Bowl, that got robbed out of the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl the year they played against the Rams, and probably they were the best team to stop the greatest show on turf. Tom Flores, Megatron is going in. How about Megatron? Cool.
Good choice.
Let me pull that. Let me show you this. Here we go. Megatron is going in. There we go. We got Tom Flores, got Megatron, got Peyton. I think that's Drew Pearson with the 88. Charles Wilson, of course. That's a pretty nice class.
That's a pretty good size class, if I say so myself.
Nice class. So that's the Hall of Fame class 2021. Peyton Manning, a top 5 quarterback of all time. Yes or no, Luke?
Absolutely.
Really? Who are your 4 other guys? I'm curious to know.
Peyton, I'll go Woodson.
Mm-hmm. No. I said quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks.
The top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Oh, okay. You gotta go with Peyton. Right up there.
Okay.
Gotta go with Montana.
Okay.
As much as I hate Brady, I have to take him too. Yeah.
That's 3.
Yeah, I know. Gotta go with Danny Boy. For my dad's sake.
I'm biased there because Danny's
the
greatest quarterback ever. Yeah, Marino's the greatest quarterback ever to me without Super Bowl titles. But anyway, and number 4, who's the 4th guy?
I gotta go with you'll probably think I'm crazy for this, but Bradshaw,
Johnny U. I mean, it's a toss-up. Barstar. I mean, those guys. I mean, Johnny U was Johnny Unitas was the originator of that passing game. So, I mean, not the originator, but he was the one that really made it very popular during his time. So, hey, man, that's tough. All right, Lou, my brother, I thank you for your time, man.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, man. Hey, what's the name of the show? And what time does it come on?
The Enhanced Sports Show. We are back fully operational this Saturday. We had a few problems the last couple of weeks that had to be shortened to 45 minutes due to technical issues. But this week we are back full throttle, 2 hours, 5 to 7 on Saturday. We got the number back to 512-543-4662. I'll repeat that again, 512-543-4662. We'll be loaded and ready to go.
All right, that's on Saturdays at what time, Lou? 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock, and that's Eastern time.
5 o'clock, they're on 2 hours. Pretty entertaining show. He's got pretty good, stable amount of guests that come on with him. I haven't been able to do it with him for a while because my Saturdays are pretty much jam-packed.
Right.
Gonna be taking a break though from podcasting.
But remember, you can also listen. You know,
I do that. I do try to make sure I give you at least 30 minutes of my time to listen. That goes for anyone out there. I try to support as many podcasts as I can, especially a lot of cats that's on this level or this amateur level or that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, get their viewership or their downloads up. I try to give you as much support as I can. If you can't
go live, you can always listen.
Yeah.
It was anybody. Right after the show ends.
Even if you have I'm not gonna say put me to the curb or kick me to the curb, but pretty much doing your own thing. Let me put it that way. I'm gonna be nice. I still show support no matter what. I don't take social media anything serious at all. I'm so sorry. That's just not who I am. I'm an older cat.
Like that.
Man, I don't take nothing on social media serious. So, but like I said, I just want to put that out there because I think there's a person that thinks there's something against them. And I ain't got nothing against nobody, especially I'm not calling out nobody on social media. That's just not me. Not in that way. I mean, I talk trash about sports, but that's pretty much it as far as
trash for anybody.
Yeah, personal stuff on social media is absolutely crazy to me. That's ludicrous. I'm too old for that stuff, and I ain't got time for social media.
That's how rumors start to.
I don't care about the rumors or none of that stuff. My whole thing is, I see it this way. It's very simple for me in this life. I'm gonna be me. You're gonna be you. Right. And we're gonna do the best we can each day to give it our best and try our best. And that's the way I see it. So I don't take anything on social media serious at all. So, like I said, if you got something negative to say, even about this podcast or my audio or any other videos that I present or whatever, you got the option to keep strolling. Right. Or thank you for viewing and thank you for listening. I'm gonna always look at it like that. It's just no other way to look at it like that. Like any other way to look at it, straight up. So I close every podcast that I do same way, every single time. Say a prayer for somebody because prayer changes things. I holler, be safe. Lou, next week, and then next week is the last one because that will be the last Sunday of July. That will be the last online stream that we will do for about a while. I think we're going to kick it back up in August. I'm definitely going to kick it back up in August. I got to make sure I get the date down for when college football season starts. I want to do it the weekend fully before then because I want to do kind of a preview show with you guys. Matter of fact, I got an open invitation. This is an open invitation to anybody that's going to watch this video at some time and anybody that's watching live. I would like to bring a lot of different people on. I don't care what fan of a team you are. We're going to talk college football preview.
I believe the season starts August 29th.
Okay, well, we'll do it the week before. But next Sunday will be the last show we'll do until then. I always take a break in the summer. I just have to. Right. Just to recharge my batteries. But it's been a great year. I promise you, year 7 has gone by so fast. I'm looking so forward to year 8. Yeah, year 8 will be coming up August the 24th. I got so many different things that I want to do this season. I'm definitely working on really just trying to be bigger and doing things, incorporating more people, introducing people on the video side and things like that, and doing edits. So
I'm in my 9th year, actually.
Huh? You're in your 9th year. That's what's up.
Hold on. Yeah, not nationally. I've been doing this overall for 9 years, but I've only been doing this nationally for the last 5. Because I started locally, like most people do. I started a small operation in New Jersey here, and then 2016 I entered national just as a contributor. Then got co-hosting and whatnot, and took it from there. So, but before that, I started locally, small time, 8 years ago with my late partner. Rest his soul.
All right. Yeah. Be easy, Lou. Be safe. See you next Sunday.
You too. Folks.